Hello, I'm Ashley. I'm a Mesa college student, and this video is to tell you a little bit about my experience before, during, and after studying abroad in Madrid, Spain. I know you're probably on that stage wondering if you can actually do it, or if it's going to be really expensive, something you cannot afford, or if it's worth it. So first, let me tell you that you're capable of doing it, and I know you will. You just have to take the decision, and then everything else will come as a reward. And if I did it, so you can too. First, let me tell you a little bit about my background. I grew up in a small town in Chiapas, Mexico. I'll put some videos here. And I had a fun childhood, as you can see. But thinking about education came with many challenges. And when I first moved to this country, I never thought about studying abroad because my mind was very limited due to educational limitations in my childhood, and I always thought it was very difficult, something impossible. It is kind of difficult, but it's not something that impossible. When I first heard about studying abroad in Spain, part of me was like, wow, it will be so great to study in Spain. But another part was like, that's too expensive, I don't know if it's worth it now, or I don't know if I can do it. All those negative comments navigated through my mind, and it took me a while to make the decision. Really, like, it was hard. I applied for the Gilman scholarship. I didn't apply for the FEA scholarship. I don't know why. So I recommend you to work on both because they're similar. But yeah, so I applied for the Gilman scholarship, and Professora Dora, she was always there for me. She answered all my questions, so I didn't feel alone during that process. And sometimes we feel like we don't have any story to share because it's something normal in our environment, but we all have one. So just think about that when applying for scholarships. I saved a lot. I created a financial goal. I got the Gilman scholarship, which was really great, especially because the opportunities that Gilman offers in the future, they're amazing. And yeah, then I was ready to go to Spain. Madrid was perfect. It was a dream. I remember on the first day, I couldn't believe I was there. Especially coming from a small town and then being in Madrid, it was all a dream. Like, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't process everything. I kept a balance between socializing and learning about myself because I believe that facing new situations on your own improves your personality. So yeah, I had excellent experiences. I met new people. I made good friends. I actually met some Real Madrid players because I went to their training sessions. So it was great. It was perfect. No words to describe how it was. So I'll leave some videos here so you can kind of have an idea how it was. But the real value came later. Returning home, my life changed completely. My goal was elevated to a whole new level. Now I think about more opportunities when before my options were very limited, especially because I believed I couldn't achieve them. In Madrid, I learned a lot of things about myself. I've been on my own in this country since I was 15, but still, Madrid was a turning point on enhancing my skills. I always had insecurities about trying something new, especially in this country because English is not my first language. but now I don't. Of course, I'm always nervous when I try something new, and that's totally normal, and it's cool because I like to try new things now. But now I work at Mesa College. I also have an internship at the San Diego Ways Football Club, and none of this would have been possible without my experience in Madrid. It gave me the confidence and the skills I needed in order to achieve all of that. If you're here just because you're interested in study abroad, so just go for it. Yes, you need to put all your efforts and you need to make some sacrifices, but believe me, it's all worth it. Your life will change completely. It's way more than just taking a class abroad. That experience comes with a bunch of skills and memories that you'll keep forever. Last year, I remember I was struggling with making the decision to study abroad in Spain, and it's been a year now, and I have visited Italy, Portugal, and England, and none of this would have been possible without my experience in Madrid. So just go for it, and that's it.